Kamala Harris has picked Tim Walz from Minnesota as her VP nominee. I'm completely shocked. The Democrats have been so strategic in what they've done, how they maneuvered Biden out of the race, how they installed Harris without her having to do an interview or any live vote by the delegates. This is a choice that I think is extremely risky. It really sets the stage for two major fault lines in our country. Tim Walz is about as far left as you're going to get. That tells us that that is how Kamala Harris will govern if she gets elected president. There's no turning back. It will be a hard left administration, even more so than Biden. So they have doubled down on socialism. They have doubled down on leftism. They have doubled down on all of those big government priorities. So that's number one takeaway. Number two is this goes right to the heart of the Israel fault line in American politics. Josh Shapiro has been humiliated. He was forced to be a contender, to disavow his Jewishness, to disavow his pro-Israel stances. He was not somebody ultimately Democrats were willing to have on the ticket because the anti-Israel, anti-Semitic base of the Democratic Party, the far left base, the people who are tearing down statues and defacing monuments and attacking anyone they think is Israeli or anyone who is pro-Israeli. That is now who runs the party. This is now the party of the far left and the anti-Israel left. And Josh Shapiro sold his soul to be in contention for this nomination, and the Democrats sent a message that there is no place in the Democrat Party for pro-Israel politicians, and that tells us how Kamala Harris will govern. She will govern to the lowest element of the Democratic Party when it comes to Israel. So those are my two hot takes, that this is doubling down on leftism and doubling down on anti-Israelism, and it sends a message not just to the Jewish community in the United States, but to the pro-Israel community, who are the overwhelming Americans, that the Democrat Party and the Democrat nominee is out of step. It is now the party of Ilhan Omar and Rashida Tlaib and the others who hate Israel and frankly hate the United States. The lines have been drawn. Americans now have a stark choice to make.